Thank you for joining us in our presentation on Common Ways to Manage Diversity in the Workplace, a Human Resource Initiative. This presentation is brought to you by Kira Spencer, Rita Chambliss, Victoria Barcelo, Robbie Riddle, Kimberly Wong, Catherine Eldridge, and Christopher Champion. To begin our time learning more about diversity in the workplace, it was clear that the importance of exploring various approaches such as affirmative diversity programs, training programs, and mentoring are major foundational tactics to connect diversity in professional teams. Not only is diversity dependent on relationship connectivity and training, but it also is often a great challenge for companies, teams, and leaders to navigate through ways that diversity training and connection can reach their teams. It is crucial to recognize that effective diversity management goes beyond simply having a diverse workforce. It involves actively acknowledging and valuing each individual attributes and contributions. Failure to do so can derail a safe, inclusive, and enjoyable environment. For our research, the diversity management in the workplace recognizes its numerous benefits to organizations. We will review various topics such as organizations hiring from applicant pools of underrepresented groups, as well as the communication boundaries within those groups that may face challenges. Let's get started.
An effective presentation should include key terms to support overall meaning of the context presented. Key terms used in this presentation is diversity, inclusion, equity, recruitment, and retention. The concept of diversity is the existence of distinct characteristics that contribute to the enrichment of our work environment. Examples of such characteristics may include race, gender, sexual orientation, ethnicity, nationality, socioeconomic status, age, religion, political opinion in our workplace. Equity is the practice of providing access, resources, and opportunities for all to achieve success and development, particularly for underrepresented populations and those who have experienced discrimination in the past. Inclusion is a practice of creating a workplace environment in which all individuals, regardless of their race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, age, ability, religion, are all welcome, valued, and respected, and empowered to achieve their full potential. Next, we have recruitment, which refers to the process of screening, identifying, assessing, interviewing, and ultimately bringing on board suitable candidates for employment. Lastly, we have retention, or employee retention rather, which is one of the main areas of focus in human resources. It is an organization's policy, best practice, and critical strategy for preventing top talent from leaving their jobs or employers. Most of these terms were sourced from University of Washington Research or washington.edu.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Rita Chambliss, and I'm excited to share some key findings from our comprehensive review of diversity management in the workplace with you. As we delve into this topic, we will explore the various approaches, challenges, and positive outcomes associated with managing diversity within organizations. Organizations commonly implement a range of effective methods to manage diversity. These include affirmative action programs, diversity training, mentoring, and inclusion committees. By embracing these initiatives, organizations can foster an inclusive work environment, capitalize on diverse perspectives, and enhance creativity and decision-making processes. However, we've also discovered that challenges exist in the implementation of diversity management initiatives. Resistance to change, biases, and communication barriers can hinder progress and limit opportunities for underrepresented groups. Recognizing and addressing these obstacles is crucial to creating an inclusive workplace. The critical role of effective leadership cannot be underestimated. Organizations with committed and inclusive leaders tend to allocate necessary resources and attention, promoting a genuinely inclusive work environment. Strong leadership addresses power dynamics, embraces diverse perspectives, and challenges the status quo. The positive outcomes of successful diversity management are truly remarkable, A diverse workforce leads to increased innovation, improved problem solving abilities, higher employee satisfaction, and ultimately enhanced overall organizational performance. Employees feel valued and respected in an inclusive work environment, leading to higher commitment and engagement. In conclusion, understanding and implementing diversity management is a vital aspect of fostering inclusive organizational cultures. By embracing effective methods, overcoming challenges, and supporting leadership, organizations can unlock the immense potential of diversity, leading to a more innovative, creative, and high performing workforce. Thank you for your attention, and now let's continue our exploration of diversity management and its impact on our workplace.
Let's now dive deeper into our findings on diversity management and how integrating it into organizational culture and HR practices fosters a sustainable and inclusive work environment. Integrating diversity management into organizational culture and HR practices is crucial. By doing so, diversity initiatives become an integral part of the organization's DNA. This continuous evaluation and improvement process ensures a sustainable and inclusive work environment that supports the growth and success of all employees. Addressing race-related matters and managing an inclusive, neurodiverse workplace are vital aspects of promoting diversity and inclusiveness. Research by Milo, Brown, and Harrington highlights the significance of fostering diversity, equality, and inclusiveness, particularly regarding racial aspects. Strong leadership support and thorough policies targeting biases can establish a harmonious workspace for everyone. Additionally, recognizing and accommodating neurodiverse individuals through a multi-stage theoretical framework enhances the skills and abilities of every employee, creating a more innovative and diverse workforce. Organizational culture and error culture significantly impact team learning in diverse settings. Emphasizing a nurturing error atmosphere can enhance the advantages of diversity on group learning. Chief officers play a pivotal role in shaping how errors are perceived and dealt with within the organization. An open mistake environment fosters a supportive setting, empowering individuals to contribute their thoughts and expand their knowledge, ultimately benefiting team problem-solving methods. Future research is essential to enhancing our understanding of diversity management. Long-term effects of diversity efforts on organizational performance and employee well-being require further investigation. Developing effective strategies for managing diverse workforces will equip organizations with tools to navigate the advantages and challenges presented by diversity. Additionally, exploring the impact of effective communication on managing workplace diversity will offer valuable insights into fostering an open and supportive work environment. In conclusion, integrating diversity management into organizational culture and HR practices is fundamental to creating a sustainable and inclusive work environment. By addressing race-related matters, supporting neurodiversity inclusion, and fostering a positive error culture, organizations can reap the benefits of increased innovation, improved problem-solving abilities, and enhanced overall performance. As we move forward, continued research in these areas will further enrich our understanding of diversity management, paving the way for more vibrant and rewarding workplaces. Thank you for your attention, and let's continue our exploration of diversity management's impact on our organization's success.
By examining various academic sources, we can gain valuable insights into the different methods and challenges of managing diversity in the workplace. Examples of effective initiatives include targeted recruitment and hiring, mentorship programs, and ensuring diverse leadership representation. These initiatives were discussed by scholars such as Gomet and Burnett in 2019. However, genuinely embedding diversity necessitates alignment with broader organizational systems and culture. As highlighted by Cletus and fellow researchers in their 2018 study, although many leaders recognize the possible benefits of diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, they may need additional guidance in effectively implementing these programs. Significant barriers that can impede successful diversity management implementation include systematic biases, lack of measurable diversity metrics, resistance from dominant groups, and increased friction from growing diversity, as described by researchers including Hughes in 2018 and Kahn and fellow researchers in 2022. In summary, While current literature provides valuable but incomplete perspectives, this complex, multifaceted topic requires careful interpretation and customization from organizational leaders seeking to leverage diversity. Further rigorous primary research is critically needed. As our knowledge evolves, organizations must remain open to new evidence and be prepared to tailor approaches based on their unique contexts and needs. There remains much to learn to optimize diversity management for organizational success.
Good afternoon. My name is Christopher Campion, and I'll be going over the theoretical and practical implications of our research. For theoretical implications, we have reframing power dynamics, expanding worldview, and challenging the status quo. Many standing power dynamics are rooted in systemic prejudices and historical biases. By examining organizational power dynamics, it provides an opportunity to address non-inclusive practices and disparity in representation. Expanding worldview and challenging the status quo are two of the theoretical foundations of DEI. Most white Americans believe race is not a subject to be broached at work, but most non-white Americans believe their race has affected their professional career. Being able to talk about race builds awareness of other races and cultures. This also allows all employees to embrace what makes them unique without fear of discrimination. Building an expanded worldview makes looking at standing policies, practices, and norms easier to address potential biases within an organization. The practical implications include organizational performance, recruiting and retention, as well as community engagement. Many of the studies cited in this research have shown diverse teams work. A diverse team makes an organization more likely to be innovative and successful in the future. Diverse teams also allow a new pool of leaders to be developed and provide new perspectives to an organization. By utilizing DEI initiatives, organizations make themselves more attractive to a broader body in the talent pool. Recruiting from this talent pool is insufficient because also the organization's success is vested in maintaining their skilled and diverse workforce. How employees perceive they are treated and how they feel safe at work are critical factors in performance. By supporting DEI, it's easy to become engaged in community DEI events and increase public positive visibility.
While the present literature review aimed to provide a robust synthesis of current knowledge, it is prudent for researchers to acknowledge certain inherent limitations. As with any literature review, findings are restricted to published studies and thus may fail to capture emerging practices or rapid developments in real-world context. Additionally, availability biases may shape the selection of sources included in the review. It is critical to note that Western cultural perspectives and theories predominantly inform the academic discourse on diversity management, warning caution in applying conclusions globally without proper localization. Furthermore, as qualitative synthesis, subjective biases may inadvertently shape the narratives generated during data analysis and interpretation of this complex subject. A more rigorous mixed methods approach combining qualitative insights with large-scale quantitative performance analysis could strengthen the validity and general usability of results. Also worth noting are the variations in efficacy across different organizational and industrial contexts. More research is needed on optimal conditions for diversity management success. Additionally, many studies only use brief and narrow measurements, highlighting the need for more in-depth, longitudinal data that can provide a better understanding of the long-term effects and comparisons of different initiatives. In closing, while providing a solid foundation, the current literature has inherent limitations requiring appraisal. This underscores the need for further primary research to address gaps for scholars and practitioners. Our insights continue to evolve regarding how organizations can best leverage diversity for success. To effectively manage diversity in the workplace, ongoing research should focus on evaluating the changing workforce, intersectionality, reevaluating current practices, assessing the impact of existing programs, and examining the impact of AI. Inclusivity, equality, and belonging for all should be the overarching focus to enhance diversity management strategies and foster inclusive cultures. In summary, organizations must research ongoing diversity and inclusion practices as global diversity increases, prioritizing areas such as optimizing current practices, measuring long-term impacts, and studying new technologies, emphasizing inclusivity, equality, and belongingness principles. Commit to continuous learning and improvement to cultivate positive, empowering cultures for all employees.